the Radio Forest Podcast.
Hello.
Ahren Belisle, welcome back, buddy. Ahren Belisle, comedian, April 30th, coming to the Egyptian Theater, back. We talked to you last year. Any new tattoos since last year?
No, but there is a guy who is actually really good who wants to give me the fullback phoenix tattoo I want for free. Usually free is bad. Good art is expensive. But thankfully, I'm a famous cripple.
Now, you've been on tour all year. What are some of the best and worst places for comedy so far?
I love Tacoma. Bakersfield was weirdly my favorite show of all time. West Jordan, Utah was fun as hell. All very unexpected places were great. The worst was 926 Bar in Tallahassee or something. The green room was a big room with a toilet in the middle full of crap. Literally a turd in the middle of the room.
Now, you've also traveled overseas quite a bit, so give me 5 places you think everybody should see outside of America.
Costa Rica was my favorite. I like being outside, and there is so much stuff to do. I also love Portugal. I'm going back to Europe soon to do O2 Arena.
Holy cow, that's huge, man. Tell me about your experience with Austin. Now, you've got Rogan and all those guys have set up shop there. Are you spending more time in Texas this year?
I live in Austin, but I haven't been home in a month and a half. Just so busy. I wish I was home more. Best comedy club in the world, and I write more and better jokes at home. Writing on the road tired is harder.
Since last time we talked too, and speaking of the Rogan sphere in Austin, Shane Gillis has gotten even bigger. How do you think he's been handling all this fame?
I love Shane. He will bro down with anyone. He's an arena comic, obviously, but he has a sort of humility to him. He treats everyone kindly and is nice. I'll never forget getting hammered with him and Aaron Rodgers on New Year's. It was so fun.
Now, he's gotten bigger, but are you still making fun of him just as hard?
Yeah, why not?
And are you still a software engineer in addition to comedy?
I quit my engineering job in July, got paid 6 months severance to please leave.
Well, awesome, man. Congratulations. And how was the theater show in Boise last year?
It was great. I got sandwiched between Brad Williams and Kevin Nealon, but it was still packed. And it went well. Everyone was happy. I gave out potatoes with my merch.
And do you feel like your crowds have grown since then, since that show last year at the Egyptian?
Depends on the city. Some are more.
Now, has your situation with your brother gotten any better? We had kind of talked about it a little bit last year when he came into the studio.
No, still a dick. Can I say dick on radio?
Absolutely. Of course you can. In your dreams, do you have cerebral palsy?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I think in my dreams I often speak through like telepathy. So I'm not really talking, I'm not really using a phone. I'm just like, I don't know, thinking.
Last question. You've been outspoken about mental health. So what do you do to stay positive in your own life?
I meditate. I do affirmations. I'm a pretty nihilistic person, so I have an alarm in my phone every day to do a gratitude log. I think practicing gratitude is one thing that's really easy to do, and it really changes how you're showing up in life.
Well, it's comedian Ahren Belisle. He's coming to Idaho Egyptian Theater April 30th in downtown Boise. He's using a text-to-speech program. He has cerebral palsy. We had a blast last year and can't wait to see you again this year, Ahren. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me back. See ya.